Back at it again. We've got to double back to the Ron DeSantis versus Gavin Newsom debate. And we've got to double back to it for good reason. There's been some recent news that has come out about that whole situation that we need to talk about. But if you guys have forgotten how that went, like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And here's just a little refresher on how that debate went between Mr. Gavin Newsom and Ron DeSantis. Let's dive in.
This is a map of San Francisco. There's a lot of plots on that. You may be asking, what is that plotting? Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And you see how almost the whole thing is covered, because that is what has happened in one of the previous greatest cities this country's ever had. Human feces is now a fact of life. When a communist dictator comes to town, then they cleaned up the streets. They lined the streets with Chinese flags. They didn't put American flags there. They cleaned everything up. So they're willing to do it for a communist dictator, but they're not willing to do it for their own people. California does have freedoms that some people don't, that other states don't. You have the freedom to defecate in public in California. You have the freedom to pitch a tent on Sunset Boulevard. You have the freedom to create a homeless encampment under a freeway and even light it on fire. You have the freedom to have an open-air drug market and use drugs. You have the freedom, if you're an illegal alien, to get all these taxpayer benefits. So those are freedoms. They're not the freedoms our founding fathers envisioned, but they have contributed to the destruction of the quality of life in California.
There are profound differences tonight, and I look forward to engage them. But there's one thing in closing that we have in common is neither of us will be the nominee for our party in 2024.
Why the kids were locked out of school for so long. Joe Biden is in the pocket of the teachers union, and so is Kamala Harris. That's why they fought school openings when he came in there. When they had that in there. Biden came into office and he brought in the teacher union to be able to do all these different things to try to keep the schools closed.
Ron DeSantis' language was one of economics. Gasoline, $6, $7 a gallon. The lockdowns in California. It was very practical.
The public saw was the sharpest, best messenger in the Democrat Party. I maintain that's Gavin Newsom, unable to message the rotting pile of facts before him, both in the state of California and nationally for Joe Biden. The map of the feces in San Francisco, another strong and powerful moment. So I think the clear winner, Ron DeSantis, in a nearly impossible task for Gavin Newsom.
100%. 100%. And I gave Gavin Newsom credit for that. I mean, Gavin Newsom, goodness gracious. I gave Ron DeSantis credit for that, because I honestly thought Gavin Newsom was going to win. I said that previously. Listen, I thought Gavin Newsom was going to win. I give Gavin Newsom credit for being a good talker. He's a great talker. He can talk his way out of a lot of things. At least I thought he could. And apparently it became a little too much for him. And it also became a little too much for someone else close to Gavin Newsom, because they were supposed to continue debating after the debate was scheduled to end, right? They both agreed to continue. But as I said earlier, someone else said no. Check it out.
Tonight, fallout from a highly unusual debate.
Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And
Two governors, only one of them a candidate for president. California Democrat Gavin Newsom and Florida Republican Ron DeSantis facing off in primetime.
He's very good at spinning these tales. He's good at being slick and slippery. He'll tell a blizzard of lies to be able to try to mask the failures.
There's one thing in closing that we have in common is neither of us will be the nominee for our party in 2024.
The debate, moderated by Fox News host Sean Hannity, billed as a battle between red and blue states, both men clashing on the 2024 race, with DeSantis accusing Newsom of running for the White House unofficially, while also attacking President Biden.
Yes, he's in decline. Yes, it's a danger to the country. He has no business running for president. And, Gavin Newsom agrees with that. He won't say that. That's why he's running his shadow campaign.
I will take Joe Biden at 100 versus Ron DeSantis any day of the week at any age. And I know Nikki Haley's campaign is asking, when are you going to drop out and at least give Nikki Haley a shot to take down Donald Trump in this nomination?
The governors pressed on the issue of abortion, DeSantis declining to say if he'd sign a national 6-week ban, as he's done in Florida.
The position that we have from the modern left, including in California, is that they will take your tax dollars and they will fund abortion all the way to the moment of birth.
Will you or will you not support a national ban if it lands on your desk? I'll answer it for Ron DeSantis. He can't answer it. He will sign that extreme 6-week
let me move on.
ban. The American people should know that.
And on immigration, Newsom attacking DeSantis for those migrant flights he organized to Martha's Vineyard and California.
I met with those migrants that you lied to under false pretense. That kind of gamesmanship, using human beings as pawns, I think is disqualifying.
California is a sanctuary state. They thumb their nose at federal immigration law, and this has real consequences.
As the debate came to an end, both governors and Hannity deciding they wanted to keep going past the agreed upon 90 minutes.
Hey, let's just do an extended hour. I'm happy to do it.
I guess the debate on the fly will continue on the other side.
But after the break...
All right, welcome back to Hannity.
Now, you literally just heard Gavin Newsom say there, yeah, let's do an extended hour. I'm happy to do it. Well, apparently, Gavin Newsom's wife wasn't too keen on that. And it's funny because, you know, a lot of these left-wing influencers, right, came out and said, oh, Gavin Newsom won. Gavin Newsom destroyed Ron DeSantis in this debate. He destroyed him. He destroyed him. And I showed you guys the clip that they always brought up in those cases. What was that, yesterday that I made the video? I believe it was yesterday. The clip that they always brought up. And I was like, this isn't a winning kind of clip. Like, he just said, well, lied and said that Biden's policies were great, which is obviously not true. But my other question is, if Gavin Newsom won, why was his wife so quick to say, oh, nope, we're done? Check it out.
I guess the debate on the fly will continue on the other side.
But after the break...
All right, welcome back to Hannity, a red state, blue state debate. By mutual agreement, both candidates had other commitments, and they realized afterwards they couldn't stay longer.
And tonight, new reporting revealing the chaos off screen that led to the surprise twist. 4 sources with the DeSantis campaign and 1 unaffiliated source on the ground telling NBC News Governor Newsom's wife walked onto the set to stop the debate from going longer, reportedly saying, we're done. A Newsom staffer denying that claim, saying the stoppage was mutual. On stage, candidates sparring about residents leaving Florida for California and vice versa. We spoke to voters on both sides of that migration. Julie Gephardt's moved from California to Florida.
In 8th grade, my daughter had a kid who daily would yell at her across campus, telling her that she was stupid for her conservative beliefs.
Dalson Marmillion left Florida for California.
I'm a gay man. If you're a gay person, you want to live around people who are not inspired by someone who is damaging your community with his rhetoric.
And with that, Dasha Burns joins us tonight from the campaign trail in Atlanta. Dasha, I want to get back to that new reporting you had from behind the scenes. Do we know why Governor Newsom's wife was so upset with the debate that she wanted it to end?
So we don't know exactly why she decided to put a stop to the debate going longer, but we do know from our sources in the room, both from the DeSantis campaign and also from Newsom's aides, that there was a lot of drama behind the scenes, a lot of accusations flying around rule breaking. The Newsom team was accusing the DeSantis campaign of breaking the rules by DeSantis talking to his wife, Casey, and his staff throughout the debate. They also claimed that Fox News had a teleprompter that was angled toward DeSantis so that he could see the questions that Sean Hannity was about to ask. Now, Fox News denies both of those accusations, but it just gives you the flavor of the tension that was happening off screen that viewers couldn't see, Tom.
A lot of juicy allegations there. All right, Dasha, I know the reaction to this debate has been broken down partisan lines, but is it perceived that there was a winner or a loser last night?
Well, look, like a lot of these things, it is a bit of a Rorschach test, right? If you think if you like Newsom, you think he won. If you like DeSantis, you think he.
All right, yeah. We're gonna skip the rest of that part, okay? Because there was clearly a winner. Anybody with half of a brain cell could figure out who the winner of that was. It was completely clear. I mean, do you want the rest of the country to look like California, or do you want the rest of the country to look more like Florida? I think that one's super easy. We have a state that has lost the amount of people that California has lost. I mean, at one point in time, it was reported that they had run out of U-Hauls in California because so many people were leaving and no one was coming back to bring their U-Hauls back to California. I mean, that is clear. I don't understand how clear that could be. I mean, the taxes, right? It's just insane. The crime, you got poop on the streets. People literally created something where they could report poop on the streets and on the sidewalks in San Francisco. That is insane. That is insane. That's how much poop is there. They created an app. People just dropping a deuce on the street, bro. Like, you want to live in that? No. I'm not trying to be walking down the street and there's like landmines all over the place. I mean, poop. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Poop landmines all over the place? Absolutely not. That is insane. That is insane. And I think it's really, really telling that his wife came on stage and said, no, we're done. And then they tried to say, you know, it was mutual. Not sure I believe that one. Not sure I believe that one. But I think that's all the information you need to know right there. Right there. Excuse me. I apologize. I have the hiccups right now. I'm going to try to end this video here quickly because I know my hiccups interrupting me in the middle of speaking probably will get annoying. But it's really telling that, you know, his wife hopped up on stage and was like, nope, we're done. We're done. Like, if you're winning a debate, your significant other doesn't hop in front and say, no, we're done. We're out of here. No. Keep on going. Keep embarrassing them. Keep on. I don't care what type of rules or whatever you're breaking. Keep going. Like, if Gavin Newsom was truly embarrassing Ron DeSantis, they would have just kept going. Ron DeSantis' wife didn't hop on stage and tell him to stop. So I think that was pretty clear. But y'all let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button before you go. I got to go take care of these hiccups. Peace and love. I'm out.